Good lord! It's me again. Hello everyone. It's been ages. And then, you know, one night at around 3 a.m. I was just like, hey, why don't I just play scratches and satisfy the people who have been begging me to finish this ever since like a year ago or something. Okay, I have no idea where I left off, so I've got no freaking clue what's going on. So we're gonna get started. Let's see, I already left the coffins thing. I already looked at the coffins, right? Let me see. Let's find out. And see if I'm not just completely I'm interrupting myself. Shut up, me. I'm talking. Okay, so we're going to go over here through the... Okay, is this the right way? Yes, it is. We're going to go in here. Excellent. What kind of objects do we have? Alright. Several candle holders were attached to the walls, but alas, there were no candles in the vicinity. So we're down here. Have we examined these yet? Even though it was in rough... Wait, even though it was in better shape than the rest, it was too dark to make out what the plaque read. So, this is a very small coffin, so I'm guessing a child of some sort was here. One of the coffins was considerably smaller than the rest. So, we can look at the plaque here, and it says R. Okay, so we need some light so we can read that. Okay, I will admit that I had to look at a walkthrough to figure this out, because frankly it's completely ridiculous and I don't understand how anyone could have possibly figured this out on their own. Okay, so basically what we're supposed to do is, you see that up there? We're supposed to take this rock and throw it up there. I hurled the stone at the window, but sadly, it missed and bounced off the ceiling, flying out of sight. I still don't remember where I got that rock, but it's good that I have it. Okay, I saw the grabby hand somewhere. Where did that rock go? This is annoying. Maybe it's down here. Rock. There it is. Okay. Now we go back here and we throw the rock again. Again, I hurled the stone at the window with all my strength, and this time my aim was true. The glass collapsed, throwing shards in every direction. Thankfully, none of them hit me. So, now the light is shining through, but we still cannot read this. This is where it gets even more ridiculous. Okay, we have to go back inside the house now. So, we set off on an adventure through here to find our house and hope we don't get lost. Spooky music. Alright, so we already have been in that room. And that will come into play soon. See this mirror? We need this mirror. We can't get mirror. Why not? Oh, yes. We have to pry the mirror from its frame using the screwdriver. So now we have the mirror. Now we need to go back. All the way back. Outside. Okay, now we take this wire and attach it to the mirror. And then we take the mirror and we put it on this so that it shines the light down there. Now we can finally read the plaque. The inscription was too eroded, but I could make out the letter R on the far left. Yep. We had to go through all of those crazy escapades just to read the letter R on that inscription panel. Fascinating. Wait, hold on, I have to check something. It's a dead guy. This body had been resting here for several years until my disturbance. I decided to leave it alone. Curiously enough, the coffin was completely empty. Okay, so, I'm not really sure how much you guys have actually seen. And in hindsight, I feel like I should probably have, watched some of the last episodes of the series that I made to figure out what you guys know and what you guys don't. So I don't end up repeating myself. But you know what? You've been waiting for this so long that you probably need a refresher anyway. What do I do now? Well, culling Jerry is always fun. Again, folks, I'm still not really sure if this is the right thing to do. I'm kind of stumbling around here. Hopefully it doesn't get too boring. No. Did we already check if that translation had arrived today? Pretty sure we have, but I'm gonna check anyway. Do I have it in my inventory? Oh wait, no, this is my diary. Alright, let's check. Yeah, I'm sorry if I've already done all this. Nope, not here yet. Bugger. I've already been in here. This is where we got the crowbar, right? Yeah, I've already been in here. Of course I've already been in here. So, there were some numbers on the crypt. Let's go up to the attic and see if there's any... Wait, we already did that, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we already looked at those newspapers. And that there was a number on those newspapers. You know, if it turns out that we've already done all this, I'm probably gonna have to remake this video. I really should have checked first. But yeah, there was, if you recall, there was a number on the newspaper. We're gonna call that number 016. Oh fuck. Cancel that. Oh, we can't cancel that. Oh, bugger. That sucks. Okay, I guess we'll just spam random numbers then. Oh, that was tedious. Alright, let's try that again. 0 1 6 6 5 6 5 2 1. Oh, 7.
Hi, are you Mr. William Bailey?
That's me. And you are?
Yes, my name is Michael Arthade. I'm a journalist for a local newspaper in Rothbury.
I see. And what's this all about?
Well, you're the former police chief of this town, aren't you?
Indeed. I served many years ago.
And you were once in charge of a famous, or should I say, infamous case here?
Ah, bloody hell. Don't tell me this is about James Blackwood.
Well, yes, I'm writing a story for my newspaper. The most famous police cases of Northumberland.
Have you got any idea how many times I've talked about this? Go to your nearest library. I'm sure you'll find plenty of information about Blackwood there.
Oh. Okay, I think I'm finally remembering what's going on in this game. I really apologize again for going into this blind. Okay. But sir, this case is fascinating. Oh no, we'll just beg him.
Please, Mr. Bailey, I beg you. It won't be the same if I can have the information from someone who was there, and no less than the renowned William Bailey of Rothbury.
All right, son, spare me the nonsense. What is it you want to know?
Well, in the first place, what did Ava Mariani see exactly?
She saw enough, son. James Blackwood was dragging a shape into a hole in the garden. At first, Mrs. Mariani couldn't realize what it was, but eventually she made out the dead body of Catherine Blackwood with a serious wound.
And Blackwood was automatically deemed guilty?
He was found digging his wife's son.
Why did James Blackwood never appear before a jury?
When you're someone as renowned and famed as James Blackwood was, you can pretty much avoid the authorities. However, you can't avoid justice. And justice was brought upon James Blackwood.
Justice? How?
He died shortly after the accusation. You should know about that.
What happened to Dr. Christopher Milton?
How should I know? You bet your life that slimy worm was up to something. I couldn't prove it, though I spent years investigating him. A shame we couldn't implicate him as much as James Blackwood.
Are you saying he could have had something to do with the murder?
Blackwood and Milton were very intimate. Milton did the impossible to aid his friend, and even clear his name after he died. You do the math.
And was ever determined the cause of death of Catherine Blackwood?
Yes, partly. Mrs. Mariani managed to see her throat was slit open. Ripped, she would say. It must have been horrible for the poor girl.
Still, everything sounds so vague, as if something were missing.
Are you questioning my performance on this case, son?
No, sir, not at all. I'm just trying to figure this out, like why a proper autopsy was never done.
An autopsy to whom?
Please, sir, this is very important to me, and I could really use your help. I'm trying to fit all the pieces of this mystery together.
Mystery? What mystery? You must be one of those people that just love splitting hairs, don't you?
I don't think I understand, sir.
Listen, son, that cold-blooded bastard murdered his wife, God knows why. But he and his fancy doctor did the impossible to hamper our investigations. You don't have to be a brilliant detective to realize Blackwood did it.
There's always a reason behind a murder. Nobody has ever found out why Blackwood did what he did.
Psychopaths don't need any reasons, and James Blackwood turned into one, precisely.
Well, then tell me how Blackwood reacted when you pulled his wife from beneath the ground.
I beg your pardon.
I mean Catherine Blackwood's body when you dug in the garden of the manor.
Like I said, they hampered the investigation. We never managed to set one foot inside the manor. What kind of bloody journalist are you, son?
But are you telling you never actually retrieved the body?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Now, if you don't mind.
But wait, this doesn't make any sense.
Stop wasting my time, damn it. I was enjoying my retirement until you had the brilliant idea of calling me. I don't want to hear anything else about this case ever again.
Please, Mr. Bailey, don't...
Leave me alone.
Well, that was interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we already called... Yeah, we already called the bank, I'm pretty sure. And that's how we, yeah. Alright, hold on, I'm thinking. Well, that was all interesting, but I'm still not sure what we're supposed to do. Even though I was anxious to read the letter, I tried to remind myself I should give a raise to my efficient assistant. I spent the whole morning running a few errands for the Blackwood family, and on the way back, many thoughts crossed my mind. I take back what I said. I want to return home. Things haven't gotten any better here. Everyone is behaving mysteriously, and they try to avoid me. I do understand they must still be disturbed. I'm sorry, I can't read cursive very well. Disturbed about the death of their son. But it has been almost 2 years since that already. I feel like an alien. I don't belong here anymore. And I find it hard to sleep at night. There's too much activity in this house. Too much moving around. And that is unnerving me. I feel something terrible is going on here. And I want to go as far away as possible. I will miss the Mrs. Blackwood, dearie, as she has always been kind to me, but I'm afraid my health is at stake. And I've been seeing some strange things, too. I can't explain it, but I think someone did something very wrong. That Dr. Milton would often come to talk with this sir for many hours, and nobody would allow me upstairs, although I've been secretly taking pictures there. I hope this doesn't upset you, but don't worry. They're all well hidden under a loose board beneath my bedside. Aha! So we'll go check there as soon as we're done reading this. Please, Mother, forgive me. I know I should have listened to you. It's not like I'm stubborn. I just wanted to see if things would get any better for myself. They haven't, and that's why I'm asking you for a place to stay until I sort out my situation. Call me as soon as you can. I usually have to stay in town until 5 o'clock, but lately I've been coming back at about an hour earlier. I just want to leave this place. I confess I'm scared. I'll be waiting, and please, hurry. With love, Eva. Okay, so that is a very, very interesting letter, and hopefully we can find more clues in her secret stash. Alright, so I'm trying to gather my thoughts about what I've learned so far. There was no autopsy. They never explored the house, which is probably why there's so much evidence lying around. And they never found her body. So apparently when it was buried in the ground in the garden, it was never really taken back out of the ground, which would explain why one of the coffins is empty. But why would they buy a coffin if it was never used, I wonder? Loose floorboards. Yeah. Trying to find... Oh, there it is. Ah. Oh, snap. Now that's an interesting picture. Seems to be a picture of Mr. Blackwood burying his wife. Where is that? Okay, so we can see... I think this is from that window up in the tower. I recognize this. So where is this exactly? Oh, you can see the shadow of the tower right